Well, as we can see, it's all happening here in Mount Sion. It's a magnificent night. It's the night for the launching of the book. We had them on radio and we're up here covering it for Waterford today tonight. And I'm joined by 4 stalwarts from Mount Sion, 3 great players in their day, and indeed one of the great mentors on the sideline, and one of the most devoted of all Mount Sionians, Paddy Murphy. Paddy Murphy, Paddy, come to talk to.
Come on. Is
this a great night for Mount Sion?
This is a wonderful night for Mount Sion, Eddie. This is one of the greatest nights of Mount Sion, this book by Dickie Roach. Because as you know, the club means everything to every one of us. Next to our families, this is our life.
Well, you heard what Paddy said there, and indeed, Paddy, you were one of the great hurlers with him, and I can recall you when I trained the Dunhill team on a famous occasion, and you beaten the brains out of us. But tonight must mean something very special to you about Mount Sion.
Yes, Eddie, it's tremendous. It's a very proud night for me and for every Mount Sion man that's here has the honour to be here tonight. Like, it's a tremendous night for us. And again, as Paddy said, we want to compliment Dickie. And I think Deirdre was involved in the production of that book as well, and everybody involved in the production of this book. But as a Mount Sion man, extremely proud and happy to be here tonight.
Jim Green, one of the 2 All-Stars. The club had 2 of them, you and Tony Brown. And again, it's a tremendous achievement to attain that honour. And you in turn then went on to coach the team. Mount Sion means, as Paddy said, it means something different to everybody. But to the people of Mount Sion, it's an institution.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we'll all, if you ask 100 people tonight what Mount Sion means to them, they'll all give you a similar answer to Paddy, that next to the family, the club, you know, and we're reared into it, bred into it, and grew up with it. And it's a club with great history. And tonight we're seeing that history being put down on paper into a book form, something we spoke about for years in the club. And finally it is happening. And we're all delighted and we're all very proud to be a part of this book and the club and the history of it. And it's going to be a great night. We're really looking forward to the rest of the evening.
Well, I know your late father had a tremendous involvement with the club and loved the club dearly. And indeed, I'm led to believe that one of your sisters is probably one of the backbones of the female side of the club.
Well, you know, there's a lot of aspects in a big club like Mount Sion. And the ladies are a huge part of it, and the ladies committee, and Josie would be very much keeping the family traditions alive in that area. She's big into it. Her and other ladies in around the club as well. All the areas in our club are well catered for, especially the ladies. You know, they're very good, all of them.
Well, I'm going to thank, you'll excuse me for saying this, I'm leaving the best wine till last. Because I know this man claims that he won 20 Oireachtas medals for Waterford, and jokingly says so, but nobody can ever dispute it.
One into one day.
No one can ever take it from you that you're one of the all-time greats of Mount Sion and Waterford, Ireland. This must give you a great feeling, not only to be here, Martin, but to see all the people who are here tonight.
Well, it is going on record. We started in 32, that's when it was founded, and I suppose over them few years, we call it a few years because there were more clubs in it in the middle 80s, I suppose, 1800, you know, and the success that the club has, I suppose, would make it unique in all Ireland, the whole of Ireland, and it's a tremendous thing to have it on record now in the book that Dickie has brought out, you know.
Wonderful achievement, and I think that's the ethos of tonight, because we'll be here for the rest of the night. We'll be talking to many people, and as they've all quite rightly said, this is more than a club. It's an institution. It's part and parcel of not only the sporting but the social fabric of our city. So let's go around and talk to other people. Thank you very much. Well, this is it. I'm with the man at the moment, Dickie Roach, who compiled the whole of the book, and a former president of the Gaelic Athletic Association, and a great friend of mine, Pat Fanning, and indeed a man whose voice will be known to so many countless thousands of Waterford people, and has given so much enjoyment to us down through the years. The man is Micheál Murray. So all 3 of you are very welcome, first of all. I should be saying that, Dickie, this is a great night for you.
I'm delighted with the turnout. I didn't think it was going to happen at all. You know, when we started off this thing, and when you look around and you see all the different people here, I'm delighted with all my ex-teammates here tonight. It's absolutely fabulous.
And Pat, to you, literally, if they ever cut your veins open, blue blood will come out of it. And I say that with tongue in cheek. The blue and white of Mount Sion and Waterford.
I'd be likely to bleed blue, all right. But it is an auspicious occasion, a historic occasion, and a timely occasion, because it was time that something of the story of Sion was put into print, in order that our young people and those who will follow on after us will have some appreciation of the deeds and the achievements of those who went before him. For Dickie, it's a personal triumph. As I often said, it was a labour of love on his part, and he was always a great man for keeping records and keeping in tune with the times. He could go back and tell you of things I have long forgotten about. So for Dickie particularly, I am particularly happy.
Mícheál tá Canuck Sin Club Mór County Portláige in Santir I Moon agus cumna lu Clascoil nach bhfuil sé sin ceart.
Tá is club lethe Canuck Sin. Is féidir le dul in éon áit in éad agus cá lugus a luan tú Canuck Sin bíon is a gachtain a bhfuil tú tagad de Portláige. Agus níl mórán club in sa tír go nehanníte gan éon dúan éachar mar club a bhainean le cún de áirithe. Agus is únta gan rud éis bhfuil an start curtha le céile ag Dick Roach. Agus rud amháin eile, dúirt sé in St. Forward. A lot of work went into compiling this history. Ach dearm sé bhí a bhad níos mó ibre leis an star únta catá in St. Laur a chur le céile an báirc I rinnem líon go léir.
When you came, and you're no stranger to Waterford, and I know you like coming down here, but when you came here tonight, I'm sure you have seen faces from the past, and you've discussed old games with people here, and you'd have a terrible objective view on us.
Exactly. You know, I've met people here now who played in the 48 final. There's loads of the 59 people here, right to the present day. And Mount Sion is not about a particular moment or a particular year. And I think it's very apt in the book by Dick. It begins with a school team of 1928. And towards the very back, 3 pages from the end, you have the under-10s of the year 2001. And what a history and what a story is in between.
Well, as you can see, it's all happened here tonight up in Mount Sion. I'm surrounded by friends. They're enjoying themselves. Everybody has enjoyed themselves, and why wouldn't they? Because this has been a stupendous night for the launch of Dickie Roach's book, The Mount Sion Story, not before its time, and I'm sure everybody that buy it will not only have some great anecdotal stuff in it, but they'll have some magnificent photos. So for me, Eddie Wymberry on Waterford Edge, it's good night until we see you again.